here we are. Well, let me start out saying I work for a green company, and I'm not talking about a green company, I'm talking about a super green company. You know, about 6 months ago, we started monitoring toilet paper. So we have this catchphrase, 12 squares, we'll do it all. And we were doing pretty good, but last month we were at 14 squares. And we were feeling pretty good about that, actually. Until about 2 weeks ago, we had a chili cook-off. Jumped to 26. Needless to say, there's no more chili cook-offs. We can only bring cheese platters to work now. But I have an electric car. I don't know if anybody else does. You can't hear these things coming. They're so fucking quiet. You can't hear them coming. Nobody can hear them coming. I stumbled just a little bit. Back up. Regroup. Here we go. All right, so nobody can hear them coming. So let me give you an example. As an example, this is an extreme example, but let's say that you're backing up your car and it's so quiet you could run over a kid and identify the bones that you just broke. Oh, that sounded like the ribcage of a 5-year-old. Female. And cats can't hear this coming. Cats can't hear this coming. I've run over 3 cats in the last 2 months. You can throw those fuckers in the air 20 feet, they'll come down on all fours. When it comes to electric vehicles, they've got a blind spot. We have this new device at work. It's called a methane capture station. And basically it's this cone type device, and you kind of back into it like this, and you release your methane. We capture that energy. And we call it the cone of glory. I visit it maybe 8 to 10 times a day. I'm going to do my share. And I found out that beer makes me fart. And I'm a bit of an overachiever, so I drink a lot. And chili night at my house, chili night, the next day, people are clapping when I fucking come down the halls. I'm a goddamn hero. So, my wife and I like to watch cooking shows sometimes, and we watch, and when did cooking shows all become a competition anyway? Beat Bobby Flay, Cutthroat Kitchen, Chopped. It's getting to the point, I just want to see somebody cut off their finger at like the fucking knuckle, just to see how the host reacts, you know? Ooh, looks like Bobby just lost a digit cutting that watermelon. That's gonna fucking hurt. And what if it were Gordon Ramsay? Gordon Ramsay. Blue team, blue team, blue team, come here, all of you, all of you. Look at this mess. If you're gonna cut off a finger, it's gonna be a clean cut. Not just jag and knife that shit here. Betsy, stick out your hand. I'll show you all the proper way to cut off a finger. My wife and I also watch the news, and we were watching the news the other day, and it was a very sad story. This young boy in Winooski drowned in the river, and I was starting to choke up and tear up, and I was trying to communicate how I felt, and it was just blurting out, and it was pretty ugly. And I look over at my wife, she's nothing at all. But then there was a story right after that. It was about some goats being stolen in a farm up in northern Vermont. And she goes, "Oh my God! Who would steal goats?" That was a good one. I made me laugh too. So I'm going to close out with this small little bit. I was looking up unique store names recently, and I came across this store called the Kids Exchange. And I was intrigued by that. What the fuck does that look like? You walk in the door and you're like, I fucking had it with little Johnny. I'll take little Timmy over there. Thank you, that's